sometimes it takes something bad to happen to realize how loved you really are. So it feels good to be loved. I tell you about Alfred. He had a very unique presence about him, and you didn't have to be with him long to fall in love with him and just kind of be in awe almost. Asperger's for me helped me view life through a different set of eyes. Alfred wasn't just Asperger's, but Asperger's was a part of him.
Favorite memory? There was a whole bunch. A lot of learning experiences with him, you know. How he really made me change my approach on things.
It was just kind of like an awakening almost, when life keeps on going and you realize that it's forever, that they're never coming back. And it just was kind of like a elephant type sitting on your chest. You realize how long forever really is.
I don't think we really move on from this, to be honest with you. It's every day you live with it. It's a struggle every single day.
I kind of view it as being in a hamster wheel, just running. Time's moving forward and sometimes I'm standing still. You just gotta keep on going forward. Some days are harder than others. I have moments of happiness, but it's more of a choice now to be happy. It's not something that comes naturally or it's taken for granted, because there's times when you catch yourself being happy and then you feel guilty after that we shouldn't be happy because he's not here. So it's a constant conflict internally.
What is your biggest regret?
Should have did more. Should have did a lot more.
We talk to our kids about sex. We talk to our kids about talking to strangers, about drugs, but we don't talk to them about suicide. And that's a regret. Stigma is almost, you're supposed to be embarrassed about it, or not talk about it. It's just not something that people feel comfortable talking about. But when it happens, that's the first thing you want, is to talk about it and find someone else who understands. There are.
Don't shy away from people. Just get involved, and it's hard, but it does help if you're around people and support groups and stuff like that. It really, really helps.
The school support was insane. They did like a bunch of balloon releases. Graduation was like, my mom is the one that accepted the diploma and got a standing ovation for it. But the school support was awesome.
I wanted his name called, and I wanted his classmates and everyone to remember that he needed to be there too. When you think that you can't, sleep on it, get up the next day, and do that over and over again, because there's always going to be a tomorrow. It's easier to go to tomorrow than to not go at all. Reach out. Somebody will listen. My blog is my way of healing within myself. I started as basically just to write my thoughts out loud, but then I realized that I'm not alone in my grief and my feelings, and whether it's Asperger's, whether it's suicide, whether it's loss of a child or loss of anybody, that a lot of people can relate. But I use it as a tool to teach people who Alfred was, because he had a story to tell. He had a journey to fulfill, and I still feel that way. So my blog is my way of continuing his journey. I'm just his scribe. I think the world could be a different place if other people would stop and take the time to view the world the way he did, because he has That's forever changed mine.